TikTok is full of questionable advice.
So we hired real mechanics to tell us if these TikToks are real advice or scary dangerous.
What?
Sandro, welcome back, man.
Thank you. I'm back.
We brought in Daniel. He's an instructor and mechanic.
I'm joined by Angelina, a real-life mechanic and instructor, to help us figure it out. So let's kick this list off with our first hack. Jump start using drill battery and spoons.
So, let's show that battery is empty. Butch, try it.
These guys seem like they're fun to hang out with already.
Oh yeah, these guys have got it.
Spoon.
To bend them.
Just bend them.
Like so.
Okay.
So,
Nice.
that's how it looks like. And the moment of truth. Butch, try it.
Whoa.
Okay.
Okay, all
I
right.
never knew that.
Not bad.
Good job, Bush.
I mean, it clearly worked. I don't imagine that's probably good for the drill battery, but if you got a sacrificial drill battery, then have
Yeah,
at it.
I mean, it's just like kind of like one of those little jump packs you can buy these
Right,
days.
yeah.
You know?
Is there anything that could go wrong trying to attempt this?
I mean, anytime you have that much exposed conductor, of course you could short it out.
You got to be careful with this because there's what looks like 4 pins on a battery.
Correct.
So you got to know which one's positive and negative.
I just give him props for trying that. Imagine that battery blows up. Ooh.
So Sandra, what do you think? Good hack or dangerous?
I say dangerous. I straight up say dangerous.
It works. I'll call it a real hack.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. I mean, it's a hack, so it's not necessarily supposed to be the way to do it,
Right,
but
yeah,
it's a
sure.
good hack.
The in a pinch category.
They're in a pinch, and it seems effective, so I'm gonna go with that.
Okay, on to the next.
Oh no.
I'd get like at least a longer knife. Get my hand out of there.
God. Oh God.
The old string spring compressor.
All I'm imagining is that spring flicking that razor out of his hand, it hitting his friggin' wrist, slicing his wrist.
But no, it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. Okay, I've done it. I've done it.
You've done that?
When I would, not with shoelaces or whatever that fool guys has right there, but with zippy ties, yeah.
I mean, look, it works, right? The proof's in the pudding, and clearly it works. I wouldn't suggest anyone do this.
No.
This is completely absurd.
No.
Yeah, this is very dangerous. So
Totally
don't do
unnecessary.
that. That's a big no.
As long as it's supported, I mean, you could do that.
Yeah.
The dangerous part is when that spring is outside of that perch.
Yeah. The way you have to release it is a little bit suspect, but I mean, it looks like that's gonna work.
Yeah, it's like a worn out straight razor.
Yeah, he's just in there like
It's not sharp enough to even get in the first few times.
Okay, so is this a legitimate hack or dangerous?
Yup, that's legitimate hack. Legit.
But it's weird because it's also pretty dangerous though, right?
Yeah, but it's more legit. I feel like it works. It works.
Yeah, scary dangerous.
Dangerous, don't try it.
real hack.
In a pinch hit, that could work as a hack.
Yeah.
All right, on to our next hack, using the engine itself to take off the crank bolt.
You're removing the crank bolt from your Miata engine. If it's stuck on there, that's how you get it out.
Hey, I know about that.
Jack stand person to start it. All right, so now we got it braced up against the frame rail. It's gonna crank it over, and we're gonna see if it breaks it loose.
Oh God, yeah.
The old starter move.
Just
Crank
like that, it can very easily take off our crank bolt.
In this video, they are putting a ratchet with the socket on the crank bolt, and they are turning the engine over to crank the engine to loosen it. Could you do it? Yes. Is it dangerous? Yes.
He doesn't have the power to break that, so he did it the right way. I would do that. I done that when I was young. So we done on B16 swaps.
Highly effective. And I gotta say, I personally use this trick on Duramax engines, though, not little Miatas. It's gonna have to be a rear-wheel drive vehicle where you can rest that bar on the frame.
There's also crankshafts that do not just have one center nut. It might be 6 bolts holding it on there.
Sure, that's a good example.
Where
yeah.
you're not going to be able to do that.
I think, there's an acceptable level of danger with a hack, right? I think if you know the car and you know which way it's going to turn, you've got it set up well, it can work. I'd say it's a hack,
It's a hack.
Yeah, this is like at your own risk.
I like it. Legitimate hack.
I mean, yeah, it works. That's pretty dope. Yeah.
Legitimate hack, huh?
Yeah, I'll go do it right now. No.
Okay, on to the next one.
All right, we got our air hammer out.
It looks like they like welded some stuff together to put in their air hammer there.
When you buy one of those kits from Harbor Freight, they're like wheel bearing, whatever.
That's dope. That's dope.
He just found the size he wanted, welded it onto the end of an air impact chisel, probably cut the chisel off or whatever that was, and used an air hammer to push out a
Are these hacks?
bushing.
Are these hacks or lessons? Because that's pretty bad.
And I could see that, like as a mechanic, especially if you're working on a specific type of car, I could totally see making like 10 of those
Absolutely.
for your common bushings and stuff.
Yeah.
Because that came out super easy, which looked nice. No press involved.
Yeah. I don't even necessarily consider homemade tools a hack.
I agree. I agree. I've always had a whole drawer of just like random tools that I've cut down or like made to fit a certain thing or whatever.
Exactly. I think it's legit.
Yeah, that's just good stuff.
That looks great to me. I love it, right? That's why we have our air hammers. We do that all the time in the shop. I love it.
Definitely real advice.
Legitimate.
That's dope. That's dope.
Legitimate hack.
We're gonna do some body work with this next hack.
We got some packing tape here.
Hole in the front clip of a car and the bumper here. He put some clear masking tape over it.
Wow.
And then what? Put Bondo on top of that?
How good is that packing tape for contouring to a body like that? You know, a specialized shape.
I mean, it looks pretty good. Not on your car.
That's not how I would do it.
Not how you-
Yeah. But
I wish I had a better opinion. Unfortunately, I'm a mechanic, not a body guy.
You know how normally some guys knock?
Yeah.
Watch him be like, oh, butter.
I like his slippers.
Those are sweet slippers. I would definitely wear those.
All right, so this is a legit hack, or would you? Well, is it not dangerous, but it's whack?
I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Whack.
Definitely not the right way to do it.
No.
And it also still uses Bondo, so I don't think it's quite scary dangerous, but it's definitely whack.
Yeah.
all right, with this next hack, Daniel, let's get forklift certified.
Right.
Oh God. Whoa.
Oh boy.
What?
Oh my gosh,
No, dude.
Wow.
Nope.
Yeah, there you go.
dude, boys, dangerous.
Coming from somebody who has tipped over a forklift, I don't really like this.
Oh, God.
If that goes sideways, then it really goes sideways.
I mean, and it's probably fine, but just not really worth it.
They have a lot of faith, I gotta say.
They
you know?
really do. Look, I am like the overly cautious guy here, and it's like kind of terrifying to see one of those things fall over, and then you're adding a truck that you're underneath.
Don't do this. This is
Hello.
scary.
You have little quesadillas right there. Like,
Yeah, they're the cheese, man.
yeah.
So what do you think? Scary dangerous or legitimate hack?
Scary dangerous, I wouldn't do
I
it.
agree.
Don't do this. Listen to this guy.
Yeah, don't do it. No good.
Scary dangerous.
Up next, a fun one.
Most people want to know how hard it is to change an oil filter. Well, normally on these models, the oil filter is always right here, but this one's a little tight, so we're gonna have to go get a filter wrench. All right, we'll be right back.
What a. We got trolled by our own producers, man. What the heck?
I wanted to say the same thing.
Well, that does make it easier to get to the oil filter, but it's also going to make it tougher to drain out of the drain plug.
Yeah.
That'll be your fill plug now, and you can drain it out
exactly. It's opposite day.
He made some lemonade with some lemons. Car's upside down. And he's like, hey, I'm going to make a quick TikTok.
What do you think, dude? Good hack?
Yeah. Highly effective. If you can't get your oil filter, just roll the car.
All right, this next hack is maybe the most legitimate one so far, Daniel. It's squeaky belt hack.
Okay, stopping a squeaky belt.
What is essentially happening is your belt's doing a burnout on the pulley, right? So you're trying to get more traction. Well, if it's a tension problem, it's not going to help. But if your belt is just simply worn out, when it's cold or under acceleration, you might get that sound.
Impressive.
Maybe just fix the problem that
I'm going with that, right? It's like we got some sort of LSV8 there. I would just change the belt or maybe the tensioner. And how long is that deodorant going to last? Come on.
in my experience, probably less than 6 hours, right? No, it's working.
Can I smell?
I don't know you that well.
It's totally legitimate. I may or may not have used this myself. You can use candle wax. There's any type of waxy material.
Do you think this is a long-term fix or just something in the interim till you get a better belt?
Oh, you need a better belt. Or better deodorant. Either way.
You want to go take your date on a cruise and you don't want that embarrassing squeaky belt, then bust out your deodorant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it worked. It definitely quieted the belt.
Yeah.
It is also a little dangerous because your hand's right next to a belt, but, you know.
I mean, not legitimate, but I guess for the freshness, is right there in the moment.
Daniel, would you do something like this to your car?
Never. No.
Moving on.
Easy window tint. Interested.
How to tint your windows 101.
Oh, nice.
Whoa.
It's like magic right there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty dope.
Whoa. Oh man, it like worked. I don't see any bubbles.
Okay.
Wow.
That's insane.
I'm impressed.
That's not how they do that, is
It's
it?
definitely not how they do that.
How do they typically do this? I've never tinted a car window.
It's just, you put it, you cut it out, and then you just slide it in there too, but you're squeezing it out.
Squeezing
so
it as you go.
whatever that door trim it had, it's tight.
It would have to, like,
Yeah,
your
it's gotta
seals would
have
have
a
to be
good-
really snug, but
But if they are, then go for it. That was cool.
It's the goat of window tinting.
Hats off. Or windows down.
You could definitely impress anybody in the shop by doing that.
you're right.
That was cool. A cool hack too.
Nothing scary there. Certified hack.
What do you think, legitimate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just that prep time, I want to know.
Tell us your prep time immediately.
All right, for this next one, we're gonna move a dead car the easy way.
And the seatbelt's out like this. Put it over your head.
No, I don't know about that, bro. No.
I like where this is going.
It does free up your hand.
Yeah.
Because normally you'd be pushing on the
pushing so
pillar
hard.
there. Yeah.
And yeah, it like engages more of the body, and you can still kind of push with your hands. But I don't know. I think that's a pretty good way to push a car, especially if you had like some distance to cover. Like you gotta get down
Yeah.
the road to the gas station or whatever. That would probably make it easier.
He has no friends. The guy with the camera, I mean,
Yeah, you could
my dude.
put the camera down.
Push.
I would try that in a flat area.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. There's some dangers there. There's some dangers.
I'm imagining tripping, my neck gets caught up on the belt,
And then just getting dragged.
down the road.
I'm going legitimate hack. I mean,
That is pretty
you
crazy.
seem
That's-
skeptical, but I think this is a legitimate hack.
If your car breaks down and you have no friends and then there's no other people to help you.
I think it's legit.
I think it's a hack.
All right, so far we've seen a lot of great hacks.
This one might be the best hack on the list.
Backyard tire bead separator with a scissor jack.
Yeah.
Welded to the back, put it in your 2-inch receiver, use the weight of your truck. He's got an SUV, it looks like, to pop that bead off a rim. Dude, that's legit.
Wow.
Dude, this is sick.
My dad would love to see that.
I know.
He does tires all day.
Oh, really?
He's gonna be like, hey, that's it. Go bring your truck.
This guy's done a few tires.
Yeah, no doubt. And he was sick of not being able to do them at home. Not bad. I mean, that's a tough thing to do without, a tire machine.
Yeah, to break a bead without a tire machine can be a real pain.
Not the quickest way.
Definitely not, but it looks like it's working.
That's gonna work. Eventually. Definitely not the most efficient way of going about it, but it works.
It works.
It works.
It would just suck if that, because it happens. That thing will flop up, slap you in the face. But I mean, really, legit. Let's do it.
All right, this next one is called magnet finger.
Magnet finger.
Magnet finger.
Magnet finger. Is this for me?
Do you have magnet fingers?
I have magnet hand, literal magnet right there.
Did you get that put there?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So magnet finger, they call me magnet hand. So this is
Magnet
my
hand.
this is gonna be my counterpart.
Sometimes when that 10mm socket
Oh my God. Why'd he do that?
The 10.
I know.
Oh my God, you know you can't do the 10.
what you want is some of these neodymium magnets, rare earth magnets. These are only small. Drop it and then plug on. Magnet finger.
This is awesome.
I love it.
This is great. That is legitimate.
Oh,
Oh. You mean I didn't have to get
no
put in the
surgery
skin?
required.
That's probably smarter.
Oh my God. Whoa. That's big brain move right there.
That's Magneto right there. They're like, give me that.
Well, I think that's a pretty legitimate hack. That was cool.
Yeah.
No, amazing. I love it. This is
Yeah.
a legitimate hack.
All right, this next one's called DIY heat dissipation, which I'm very interested in.
Okay, that's not supposed to.
I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it.
Now, is he just cleaning those or is he making those?
No,
holes?
they look made. Is that already cracked or no? The drill walked maybe.
Okay. Have you ever drilled your own slots?
No, I have not. Although those look like they're already drilled rotors, and he's just going through them. So I think those holes were there. No.
Is that even necessary?
No, that's a waste of time.
You want to have holes in your rotor surface because they can get more air through there to cool it down, right?
Yeah.
So this guy's thinking, hey, these holes are pretty small.
Yeah.
Why don't I make them a little bigger?
Or he's just having fun. I mean, I think he's just having fun because that's like a waste of time.
All right, so what do we think, Daniel?
Waste of time. What is he doing?
But it's definitely not a legitimate hack.
Yeah, it's maybe on the dangerous end of the spectrum a little bit, because like you might, crack a rotor, but it's just stupid thing to do, really.
Do you think this is dangerous though?
Yeah, that's really dangerous. Like you're just waiting for that thing to explode.
Don't do it.
No.
All right, we're at the last video of the day. Sandro.
Hey, thank you.
Dude, thank you for coming in. This has been fun.
Angelina, thanks for being here. We finally made it to the end of the list. Our last hack.
DIY Bendy power drill.
Okay, heating up a bit, putting it in some silicone tubing. Oh, a hot glue gun. Oh, hot glue stick. So it's bendable. No way this works. Get the frick out of here. I mean, come on.
If it's soft, it probably would work. But if you're trying to pull something out hard, no, it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow.
That's totally legit. I mean, you're not gonna get any amount of torque on there, but
if you just need to get in and,
get that angle,
get to a weird little angle and get a screw out, then awesome.
I don't even know what you're gonna use that for.
Yeah, I don't know either. Outside of it, just you having a floppy Phillips, like.
Daniel, would you ever do this in your entire life?
Never would do it, but looks like it works. I'm gonna say legitimate hack.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
legit.
Yeah, I call that a legit hack. That does it.
Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, we got a whole bunch of them like it coming your way.
Later.
Thank you guys.
See you next time.
See you guys later.